Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into, well, a bit of a digital mystery. It really pulls back the curtain on how sensitive government data can become alarmingly vulnerable. We're looking at the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, basically the federal government's huge HR department, and specifically a controversial initiative that kicked off a chain of events with, frankly, serious implications for data privacy. Okay, so let's unpack how this all started. The initial spark seems to be Donald Trump appointing Elon Musk to lead this thing called DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency,
Right.
the stated goal slash government spending, pretty aggressively. And the very first thing that really, lit the fuse was this highly controversial email. It went out to all federal employees demanding they detail their weekly accomplishments. What exactly made that email so controversial? Was it just the demand itself or maybe the tone?
Well, it wasn't just the demand, though many saw that as, micromanaging and intrusion. It was the tone and also the sheer speed of it. Coming from this brand new kind of politically charged department, it just signaled this immediate top-down shift, created a real environment of unease. And what's truly fascinating, or maybe alarming, is how quickly this seemed to lead to systems getting compromised. The immediate fallout, security-wise, was this rushed, almost sloppy transfer of OPM's data. We're talking about their on-premises stuff, usually kept secure internally, suddenly moved to the cloud.
Rushed how? Like over a weekend?
It felt incredibly fast, yeah. And it left really sensitive information exposed. Things like infrastructure control panels, the keys to the kingdom, basically, and even what looked like personal workstations. Just out there, not technically on DNS servers maybe, but accessible because of misconfigurations, easy to find domains. They should have been behind firewalls, secure. It was a fundamental breakdown right away.
Okay, so I'm hearing this wasn't just a technical glitch, it was a major security failure, almost baked in from the start because of the rush.
Exactly.
And it created this digital chaos, a vacuum. So with federal data sort of flapping in the wind, who steps in? This is where it gets really interesting. A surprising player enters the scene. Someone known for operating, well, outside the usual channels.
Anonymous.
The collective known as Anonymous, exactly. So our mission today is to figure out what they found, why their role, their anonymous role, is so crucial here, and ultimately why this whole story matters to you.
Yeah, the Anonymous's findings were pretty stark, deeply concerning, really. They found these admin portals, these email servers like hr@opm.gov, and a whole series, HR0 through HR19, all just publicly available, exposed.
Wow.
And what's really alarming, or maybe suspicious, is that these were later redacted from public records.
Redacted, you mean like scrubbed?
Yeah, it suggests pretty strongly a deliberate effort, trying to delete servers, maybe destroy evidence, stuff that could have been subject to FOIA requests, Freedom of Information Act, or subpoenas down the line. It really points towards an attempted cover-up.
Okay, so not just exposure, but maybe trying to erase the evidence of that exposure. So beyond the technical stuff, what are the real-world consequences here for you listening or the federal employees whose data was involved?
Right. This is where it moves from the technical into the legal. Anonymous gathered a huge amount of data, and that data now forms the basis for, get this, 15 lawsuits. 15, and a preliminary injunction. They're trying to stop any more data manipulation or destruction now.
And Anonymous is still involved.
Yeah. What's kind of remarkable is their ongoing monitoring. It's active, real time. They're apparently tracking when these former DOGE employees, Elon's people, change job titles within the government.
Yeah.
Watching these moves, which suggests maybe those individuals are trying to, avoid detection, avoid accountability.
So connecting this to the bigger picture then.
Well, what this whole incident really highlights is how one single politically driven initiative rushed through without proper IT checks and balances can just blow massive holes in federal data security. It exposes these deep vulnerabilities in the systems meant to protect sensitive info.
It shows a real fragility, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Fragility in the face of these rapid, unchecked policy shifts. Even established institutions aren't immune to, basic digital hygiene failures. So yeah, it's not just about data exposure, it's a breakdown in established protocols, a disregard for privacy, and just widespread disruption because of this one controversial top-down push.
So it leaves you wondering, in a world where sensitive government data can be this vulnerable, and official oversight seems to, falter, what's the ultimate recourse? The ongoing vigilance of groups like Anonymous operating from the shadows to expose things. It certainly offers one perspective for you to think about. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, about the hidden forces maybe working to keep things transparent when the usual systems fail.